goodness. I just got off the phone with them, and I swear, I've been in business for a long time. I've dealt with all kinds of companies and so forth. But when you got to feed people dumb nonsense over the phone to hand them over anything, thinking that they're going to basically just take this in and go, oh, well, I guess that's the way it is. That is just freaking pathetic. And the thing about it is, I've been in business, like I said, for over 10 years. And I've shipped packages all over the world. I know all the different protocols. I have friends that work at Amazon. I got friends that work at UPS and FedEx and all these different places. I've done business with a lot of people, and I've never had anybody feed me such stupidity nonsense as Amazon just did a few minutes ago on why my projector is shipping out on President's Day. Now, lately, I've been an Amazon Prime member for over 10 years. I mean, over 10 years, a long time. I ordered just about everything you could think of under the sun by them. And I just got off there with a representative that fed me such utter bull crap that I can't even believe that they actually are feeding people this nonsense. So I caught them today. The day I caught them. So we had an item that was supposed to be shipped out, something I bought for a projector that was very important. This was a couple of days ago, and the item was supposed to be shipped today by 8 o'clock. Never even showed up. Contacted Amazon on this matter. Amazon says, we have to check. I'm asking, like, check United States Postal Service, because on your end, you're giving people messages on your site saying, hey, your package is coming out today. So as I'm looking for this package, it never shows up. I call the United States Postal Service. They tell me the package is in transit. Listen to me. It's in transit. It's not out for delivery. It's not arriving today. It is in transit. How is it possible that you're giving people information that when they buy something that is supposed to be arriving today, but actually the package is in transit, which means you're posting a false information. Mind you, I got 12 packages that are supposed to be coming in today. Now, the interesting thing about this is because the item never showed up, they contacted the carrier. The carrier from the United States Postal Service contacted me, not about this, but something else. And he says, no, that package should not have been posted as or being delivered today. It's still in transit. So what Amazon is doing, they're basically giving you false information. They're posting the package is supposed to be delivered today. When it's not, it's actually still in transit. And then when the package doesn't reach that date that they promised it was supposed to be there, then they'll send you another message like, oh, we have a problem. Your package is delayed. There's a simple fact that we ran into some complications, blah, 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 their protocol message that they put up, when technically they gave you information that you shouldn't have had to begin with. Now, on her end, she's saying, well, it shows your package is supposed to be here either tomorrow or the 18th. Then how come I haven't had that message here for the projector? You're clearly showing me that a package is supposed to be delivered today. That is my projector right there. That is my order date right there. And if you scroll down, you see the box is not even checked at all. They didn't even check the box. So right there, you're showing that a package is out for delivery. But right here, if you understand how shipping goes, I'd explain to her, but she didn't understand, that when you buy something, it shows no tracking number whatsoever because the package was just ordered. You don't even get a date. It just says it arrived by Friday or whatever day it's going to pop up. Then after you get your tracking number, you get a tracking number. It'll show a date that it's supposed to come up, and then you get a date. It could show up, like it could be the 13th, but if it's not the 13th, if something pops up, it's possibly going to be on the 17th. All right. Then after that, see right there, see how that box is not even hit? This package is literally still in transit, which means until it hits that box and that box is checked off, that means now it has ended up in the United States Postal Service in my district, which means when the carrier gets it, he'll start traveling to my section of the woods and he'll drop it off to me. It's not even checked off. So I go to her, I say, hey, how are you giving me a package that's supposed to be delivered? Mind you, it's President's Day today, on a holiday from the United States Postal Service. How is that package going to show up today when it's a holiday? Do me a favor. Call over to the United States Postal Service, talk to somebody over there and ask them where is the package at and is it going to be shipped today? She comes back and tells me, I can't reach anybody over there. Of course you can't reach anybody over there. It's President's Day. It's a holiday. You're not going to be able to reach anybody over there. Nothing is shipping out at all. So then she says, well, sir, on my computer, it shows that you could possibly have it tomorrow or maybe on the 18th. Then maybe you should put that there instead of putting this there by saying it's going to arrive today, which is not. Oh, my God, you've got to be kidding me. And I got 12 packages all having the same readout, just like this. And like I said, Amazon sells a lot of stuff. They sell medical stuff. I've had somebody drop off a heart respirator, something for doing with the lungs or something with the lungs, something like that, some medical equipment. I watched the guy get out of a van, come over, drop it off at my house. Keep in mind, I had 4 cameras in front of my house. All 4 of those cameras have face recognition software, which means they're designed to zoom in, click, and all the other good stuff. I was able to see, bottom line is that the item with the camera that sits under the porch, I was able to see that the package clearly said the neighbor, it was the neighbor's address, but the fellow being on the phone handed me the package. There you go. So, like I said, I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff. That stuff I can let go. It happens. People do that, okay? But clearly, this is something that's unexcusable. You're giving people information, telling them that a package is going to be delivered on that day. If I saw this, it says arrive in the day by 9 o'clock. What would you think? Arrive in the day by 9 o'clock. You go down and look at the bottom. It doesn't even show out for delivery. If you go over to the tracking number, which I can't scroll down because my personal is there, but if I go over to United States Postal Service with my tracking number, which I just did, look what it says, in transit. It is nowhere near out for delivery. It's in transit right there. And that's what happened the last time when we called, they called over. The person clearly said, oh no, that package is in transit. That package in transit, it's not being shipped out today, Mr. Bird. You're going to get that probably about 3 or 4 days down the line. That's when it's scheduled to come out. So why don't you put down on your end, on your computer, which he says on my end, it says this, that, and the other. Well, then you need to put this, that, and the other right there instead of saying it's out for delivery, because you're going to have people expecting to have that package. It's a projector. I don't have, but keep in mind, it's no big deal for me because, as I said before, I got projectors running all through the house. It's just a projector going downstairs for the theater room. So it's no big deal that I need it today. But I just don't like the fact that I've got 13 orders in there all saying the same thing, and we know none of them are coming today. And the fact that they messed me up on a YouTube video I was supposed to do by saying something was supposed to be out here when it was never going to come here to begin with at all, period. Because the fact that it was still in transit, it was not coming to the house. There you go. And they've been doing that. They've been doing that lately. I don't know what's going on. I've been shopping from Amazon for over 10 years, and they just started doing this nonsense, just giving up premature information, telling people that packages were going to be there. Like I said, they sell a lot of stuff, and some of that stuff is medical. God forbid if somebody needs something that they have to have, and they give them that false information. These people got their hopes up thinking this is going to come in the day for them, and it's not, because it's still technically in transit somewhere. All right, just want to put that out there real quick. There you go. You know, I think it would have been nice, whatever stuff she had on her special computer, that she could have given me that information, because she's saying, well, Mr. Bird, this is what I'm seeing on my end. Would it be nice what you see on your end? I could actually see it on my end, so I could be up to date on exactly when my item's actually going to get here. Because if it doesn't show up today, I guarantee I'll come back here and I'll get that special message from them saying, oh, well, your package ran into some complications. It's going to be a little bit late, so and so and so. We are now expecting it to come on this date. Technically, the date that they're showing me is the date that basically it was supposed to originally come, because the information they gave me saying it was arriving today, being President's Day, which is even interesting, that you're promising something that's going to be shipped here by the United States Postal Service on President's Day. So that's what they're going to give me, that little protocol message is going to pop up. But they've been doing this lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of insurance to insure their customers that this, that, and the other. Now, keep in mind, on my end, and some people say, well, Ken, you ship out packages too. Yeah, I do. This is why we record our ship out dates. This is why. This is why my customers can come on my YouTube channel and they can look at their ship out updates. They can see their packages being processed, their orders being taken care of. They can watch me drop packages off the door and take them to the driver. They can see all that information right there. And I put post out dates. If something's going to be delayed or something's going to come up, I'll let you know. Just like when I found out the day was President's Day, I sat there and told my customers yesterday that, hey, look, this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to put all your labels, those particular labels for the ones supposed to be on the 15th. We're going to redo them again. You're going to get a message on Tuesday that's going to come out and say, hey, this is the new number, such and so, and your orders will ship out on this date. I let my customers know, not giving them fake information by saying this, that, and the other. Well, that's over and done with. I'm done with this. Just letting you know If you ever get that and that pops up, or it's saying it's going to be arriving that day and it still says in transit, you're not getting it. That's all to it. All right, with that being said, got to go and God bless.